Welcome to What's the Deal with Sam? Starring Sam Lilly. Join Sam as he discusses a wide variety of topics.
Bad
Now let's start the show.
Thank you. What's the deal with baking cookies? It's like cooking bakies with the ground. I mean, what is the difference between like cooking and baking? Is there like actually a difference? Is like baking inside and cooking on the top, or the other way around? Is there some kind of more technical difference between what is cooking and what is baking? These are questions I could probably answer with a Google search, and should have prior to doing a whole episode about this. In fact, I was going to, but I forgot until just now when I started the episode. So, we produce quality content here. But the other thing is, even if there is some kind of difference, I think that, in fact, that actually makes it worse if there is. Not even, even if there is. I guess, especially if there is. Because if there's not really a difference, and it's just sort of like a interchangeable term, I guess I understand. I guess. Because it's like, well, then you can say either one for baking or cooking, so you're still cooking the cookie, or baking the cookie is also acceptable. But then you have to, ask yourself, why can't we call it then a bakey? Why can't you say I'm cooking a bakey, or baking a bakey, or cooking a cookie? And if there is a difference, then it's like, well, why aren't they called bakies instead of cookies? It's just like, it should just be named after what you're doing with it. If you cook it, it's a cookie. If you bake it, it's a bakey. If you fry it, it's a fryy. If you steam it, it's a steamy. I don't know. If you nuke it, it's a. Maybe there should be some exceptions, but I don't think this should be one of them. Because it's funnier if I don't. And for another fun fact for you guys, I had this great idea where I was like, oh yeah, of course I gotta wear the hat for a few episodes or whatever. But why don't I also wear like a sweater, like a nice Christmas sweater, nice holiday sweater, a nice non-denominational winter sweater, and I thought, well, I gotta wear the shirt. I gotta wear the shirt too, and then we ended up with this. I also I have an additional fun fact, I also have two of these shirts, and I stupidly decided to put on the smaller one, because I thought that would help the situation, and it hasn't. It hasn't helped me in maybe it has in the slightest. I won't say it hasn't in the slightest, but it hasn't helped me in the majority of the ways it could be helpful. It's not doing those things. That's what I'm getting at. Also, I have to be careful with my hand gestures, because apparently if I do this too much, I'm going to hit the tree and stuff's going to fall off it. And what's the deal with baking cookies? It's like frying nookies with the ground. But don't tell Santa I said that. What's the deal with Santa?